What's good, y'all? The North Father is here. Let me just drop this first. Please subscribe to my page. You know what I'm saying? If you guys have anybody y'all know, or if you yourself have experienced being a victim of sexual abuse or child abuse, whatever, the child abuse hotline is 1-800-656-4673. That's for the sexual abuse hotline. The child abuse hotline is 1-800-799-7233. I never consider this a laughing matter. You know, it's something that is very important. And what made me think about this is when I seen Timmy Norman Jr., somebody put "It Must Be Hereditary" on a video that he shared with his mother, his little brother, and the stepfather. And it was an incident where, you know, he didn't actually kick the chair. He moved the chair out the way with his feet, and, you know, they took it like he was having an anger attack, which I don't think he was at all. And somebody put "It Must Be Hereditary" on it. And there was two parents in the house on a home video. Sounded like a professional camera or the OWN network was there. It was two adults and two kids in the house, four human beings total. And it was under the content creator's name, the family's name that they use to make their home videos. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. And they put "It Must Be Hereditary." And that's a sign of child abuse. Emotionally, mentally. Nobody physically put their hands on the young kid in the video, but that's a form of child abuse in the emotional and mental state. And that's why you see symptoms in certain kids, the way they react angry, they react out of anger real quick because they experience stuff like that. Most of the time it begins in their own home. As what was a night out of family fun and games turned into the most disrespectful comment an adult can make on any comment like that is a disrespectful comment. You know? That's the kind of comment where you'll make about somebody else's son, but your son is safe and sound. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad. I've met friends that had sons, you know what I'm saying? And I had friends that had sons, and I always treated my friends' kids good. I always did. When they needed money to go see about a job, or when they got older to smoke a little weed, or they needed money for, you know what I'm saying? And we looked out for each other. You know what I'm saying? I always respected somebody else's kid. I'm not gonna let nobody put their hands on me. Hell no. I having that shit. Go hit your father. Fuck out of here. Hit me, motherfucker. Bang bang. But getting back to the story, the sexual abuse victims depends on how you define it. You know, because if you're an adult, or if you are a pre-adult. What's a pre-adult? 17, right? Yeah. Remember that song? She was only 17. 17. She was sexy. Jailbait. You know, you have a lot of kids, when they get a certain age, they become promiscuous. And they be in the company of men they ain't got no business in their damn face. You know, I, I got a daughter that was almost in like in my next video. I'm gonna talk about that. I want y'all to look forward to that one. That's gonna be a good one. But when you 17, 18 years old and you in somebody face you have no business being in, things can most definitely happen. And there are signs of people that have been embarrassed or victims because of the situation. They get angry very, very, very easy. They try to smile, but they can't smile. They put their trust in the wrong people. See, it's people that know how to manipulate you, and they know you're a victim. You know what I'm saying? And or if you made yourself a victim. That's a good term. If you made yourself a victim, because certain places people didn't have to be, but in this land, we don't blame rape victims, sexual abuse victims. We don't blame them. But you could train them and prepare them. You can prepare your child. You can actually prepare your child before stuff even happens. And one of the things you do is you are not supposed to be in a certain place at a certain time with a certain person. You know you ain't got no business being there. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to avoid it. You know what I'm saying? They be angry, they lash out. You know what I'm saying? They become people pleasers until they feel like somebody's verbally assaulting them, mentally assaulting them, spiritually assaulting them. You know, this is the Godfather here. These are topics I'm going to definitely be looking more into. We're going to talk about it. And people, if y'all have any problems, y'all always got a home here. Please subscribe to this channel. Godfather always got a home for you here. Let's build our nation up. For real. Peace.